Hi, I'm Evan,
I'm Joy.
a-
And I'm Joanne.
and we are your Heirloom Harvest team. We are going to be talking today about what is Heirloom Harvest, with our grand opening happening today as we get up our app. Yes!
Yay!
Yay! Yay!
All right, let's get over into the presentation. So, welcome to Heirloom and Harvest. We are a social commerce platform powered by AI and blockchain technology. We also like to think of it as a digital clubhouse for connecting collectors, designers, and enthusiasts all around the world and helping you share your cherished stories. Heirloom and Harvest started because we were trying to help her downsize. And we found that the traditional platforms just did not keep up. Traditional auctions, they take a lot away from the seller, and sometimes you get left with as little as 25% of their original value. Online platforms, they're just quick commerce platforms. They don't really allow you to establish rapport and connections with collectors and people around the world which share your ideas, your interests, your love and passion for different antiques, vintage goods, and collectibles. But we allow all of that and even more. And Heirloom and Harvest is where heart meets hyper tech, right? It's the intersection of e-commerce and social media, which makes the social commerce part, AI, and then blockchain. And we'll get into each one of these parts in a minute. The blockchain is really, it gets overly complicated, but it's just a digital ledger, which means it's just like an accounting book or like your bank statement. What we do with the blockchain specifically is we're tracking the authenticity of items of antique and vintage goods and showing you the backstory behind them and something that we call it immutable, but really it just means not hackable or unchanging. Our proprietary AI technology allows us to go through and look all across the internet for items. And with just a simple picture, allow you to know what the item is, a bit of the backstory behind it, and then also allow you to figure out the approximate value or worth. However, if it is valued at over $100, we recommend that you use our appraiser network, which will also go directly onto the blockchain with as we're establishing hopefully hundreds of appraisers throughout the US and hopefully throughout the world. And as previously mentioned, the immutable records allows for enhanced transparency on knowing exactly where an item has come from, what its backstory is, what condition it's in, and who's selling it. And there we go. We really are the intersection of four different innovative technologies. AI, and right there you see our AI LLM RAG system, otherwise known as a large language model retrieval augmented generation system. We just basically, it's like fancy AI search, but then we also have as previously mentioned, our AI curator, which will go into more of a deep insights and analysis on any product just based on a simple image. Our blockchain system, which is privatized and allows you to see where an item has come from, where it's going, and how the value, even if you want to see the value increased over time, that is possible as well. Of course, privacy is a concern, so we are having different variations of the blockchain, and allowing some to be more for a fee, some to be more private than others, depending on which way you want your antiques. E-commerce for seamless buying and selling of and transactions of your treasures. And then social media, if you just like participating in an antique, vintage goods and collectors community, we offer that. You don't have to buy or sell anything. And the AI assistant, previously mentioned, of just searching through the items on the site is currently up and running. We plan on getting the rest of the AI agents up and running soon, which will allow you to scroll across the internet and find the value of your items, as well as many other amazing things. Like I think we've talked about doing an AI fashion show with vintage goods coming this next year, where we will be looking at using AI models to look at fashion shows from like 1950s, 60s, 70s apparel, and really going and doing a fashion show throughout the generations with used, vintage, and antique clothing items. And as we said, join our community. It is a social network. You can see a quick snapshot of my social profile. I promise to get a better background shot eventually, and we look forward to having you in the community. And there we go. That is Heirloom Harvest. We are launching the website today and getting those servers up as we speak. There is our quick and handy Gmail. And we look forward to having you as part of our digital clubhouse and being a part of the community. And from the Heirloom Harvest team, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.